Fishing for panfish. Some tips to get you started. Fishing for panfish like bluegill, crappie, perch, and sunfish can be fun and rewarding. These fish are generally abundant, easy to catch, and great for beginners and seasoned anglers alike. Here are some tips to get you started. Gear and equipment. 1. Rod and reel. A light or ultralight spinning combo is ideal. Rod length: 5 to 7 feet for better casting and sensitivity. Line: use 2 to 6 pounds test monofilament or fluorocarbon for the best results. Gear and equipment. 2. Hooks and tackle. Hooks: size 8 to 12 for smaller panfish. Bobbers: use small, sensitive bobbers for better bite detection. Split shot: lightweight sinkers to keep bait at the desired depth. 3. Bait. Live bait: worms, crickets, minnows, or maggots are highly effective. Artificial baits: use small jigs, spinners, or soft plastics, 1/32 to 1/16 of an ounce, mimicking insects or small fish. Where to fish. 1. Shallow waters. Look for weedy or brushy areas near shorelines. Panfish often gather in these spots for protection and food. 2. Structures. Fish near docks, submerged logs, lily pads, and rock piles. During summer, panfish might retreat to deeper water around underwater structures. Where to fish. 3. Seasonal tips. Spring. Panfish spawn in shallow, warm areas. Focus on sandy or gravelly bottoms. Summer. They move to deeper, cooler waters during the day but return to shallows at dawn and dusk. Fall. Fish can still be found around structures but may suspend in open water. Winter. Ice fishing can be excellent for panfish. Look for them near weed beds or drop-offs. Techniques. 1. Bobber fishing. Use a small float to keep your bait suspended above the bottom. Adjust the depth of the bait depending on where the fish are holding. 2. Jigging. Cast and retrieve slowly, giving the lure small twitches. Ideal for crappie and perch. Techniques. 3. Fly fishing. Use small flies that imitate insects if you're targeting panfish in shallow water. 4. Ice fishing. Winter. Use tiny jigs tipped with waxworms or spikes. A flasher or fish finder can help locate fish under the ice. Tips for success. Timing. Early morning and late afternoon are prime times when panfish are most active. Location adjustment. If you're not getting bites, move around until you find an active school. Handle with care. Panfish have soft mouths, so reel them in gently to avoid tearing the hook out. Fishing for panfish like sunfish. Sunfish are a diverse group of freshwater fish belonging to the family Centrarchidae, which also includes species like largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, and crappie. These fish are widely distributed across North America and are popular among anglers due to their vibrant colors, manageable size, and willingness to bite. Common types of sunfish. 1. Bluegill, Lepomis macrochirus. One of the most common and recognizable sunfish. Identified by a dark spot on the rear edge of the gill cover and a vertical stripe pattern. Average size: 6 to 10 inches. Found in ponds, lakes, and rivers, often near vegetation. Common types of sunfish. 2. Pumpkinseed, Lepomis gibbosus. Known for its vivid, iridescent coloring and orange, yellow, and blue markings. Prefers shallower waters with plenty of vegetation. Average size: 5 to 8 inches. Common types of sunfish. 3. Red ear sunfish, shellcracker, Lepomis microlophus. Named for the red margin on its operculum, gill cover. Specializes in eating snails and other mollusks. Often larger than bluegill, reaching up to 12 inches. Common types of sunfish. 4. Green sunfish, Lepomus cyanellus. Features a greenish body with a blue or turquoise sheen and yellow edges on its fins. Tolerates a wide range of water conditions, including small streams and ponds. 5. Longear sunfish, Lepomus megalodus. Bright orange with turquoise streaks and an elongated ear flap on the gill cover. Prefers clear, slow-moving streams. Sunfish fishing tips. Bait. Worms, crickets, small jigs, or artificial flies work well. Tackle. Light spinning tackle or fly fishing gear is ideal due to their small size. Location. Look for shallow waters with vegetation, submerged logs, or rocks, especially during spawning season, spring to early summer. Technique. Cast near cover and use a slow retrieve. They are aggressive feeders and will often strike quickly. Sunfish are not only fun to catch but are also considered good eating, especially when pan-fried, earning them the nickname, Panfish. Fishing for panfish like bluegill. Bluegill, Lepomus macrochirus, are one of the most popular freshwater fish in North America. They are a member of the sunfish family and are commonly found in ponds, lakes, rivers, and reservoirs. Known for their aggressive nature and willingness to bite, they are a favorite target for anglers of all skill levels. Here's an overview. Appearance. Bluegill have a flattened, pan-shaped body with a small mouth. Their coloration ranges from olive green to bluish with vertical dark bars along their sides. The ear flap, operculum, is black and can have a slight blue or purple tint. Breeding males often show bright orange or yellow bellies. Habitat. Bluegill are adaptable and can live in a variety of freshwater environments. They prefer warm, calm waters with plenty of vegetation or structure for cover. They are often found in shallow areas during spawning but move to deeper waters in colder months. Diet. Bluegill are opportunistic feeders, consuming insects, larvae, small fish, crustaceans, and even algae. They feed primarily during the day, often early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Spawning. Spawning occurs when water temperatures reach 67 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 19 to 27 degrees Celsius, typically in late spring to early summer. Males create and guard nests in shallow, sandy, or gravelly areas. A single female can lay thousands of eggs, which the male protects until they hatch. Fishing for bluegill. Bait. Bluegill can be caught with live bait such as worms, crickets, or small minnows. Artificial lures like jigs, spinners, and soft plastics also work well. Tackle. Light or ultralight tackle is ideal due to their size and fight. Technique. Fish near vegetation, drop-offs, or submerged structures. Bluegill often strike aggressively, making them fun to catch. Culinary value. Bluegill are considered excellent table fare, with mild, flaky white meat. They are often fried, baked, or grilled. Fun facts. Bluegill are the state fish of Illinois. They can live up to 6 to 8 years in the wild. Due to their prolific breeding, bluegill play an essential role in many aquatic ecosystems. Fishing for panfish like perch. Perch are a popular type of freshwater fish, commonly sought after by anglers for their accessibility, taste, and fun fishing experience. Here's an overview. Types of perch. 1. Yellow perch, Perca flavescens. Types of perch. Appearance. Golden yellow body with 6 to 9 dark vertical bands. Fins often have a reddish hue. Habitat. Found in lakes, rivers, and ponds across North America, particularly in cooler waters. Size. Average 6 to 10 inches long, but can grow up to 15 inches. Fishing tips. Use small jigs, worms, or minnows. Dawn and dusk are the best times for fishing. Types of perch. 2. European perch, Perca fluviatilis. Appearance. Similar to yellow perch but larger, with darker, more vivid coloration. Habitat. Common in Europe and Asia in freshwater lakes and rivers. Size. Typically 10 to 14 inches long but can reach over 20 inches. Fishing tips. Spinners, soft plastics, and live bait work well. Types of perch. White perch, Marone americana. Appearance. Silvery with a faint greenish or brownish back. Habitat. Found in brackish and freshwater areas along the east coast of North America. Size. Usually 8 to 12 inches long. Fishing tips. Use worms, minnows, or small crankbaits in shallow areas. Fishing tips for perch. Bait choices. Live bait like worms, minnows, or leeches work best. Small lures like jigs, spoons, or spinners are also effective. Location. Perch often stay in schools near underwater structures, vegetation, or drop-offs. Seasons. Ice fishing for perch is popular in winter, while spring and fall are excellent for open water fishing. Tackle. Light tackle is ideal due to perch being relatively small. Use sensitive rods to detect bites. Culinary use. Perch are prized for their delicate, flaky white meat. Fishing for panfish like crappies. Crappie are a popular freshwater fish among anglers, prized for their delicious taste and the fun challenge they present. Here's some key information about crappie. Types of crappie. 1. Black crappie, Pomixus nigromaculatus, distinguished by their darker coloration and more irregular, scattered black spots. Types of crappie. Prefer clearer, cooler water with plenty of vegetation or submerged structures. 2. White crappie, Pomixus annularis. Generally lighter in color, with vertical bars or stripes on their sides. More tolerant of murkier water and often found in larger reservoirs and slower-moving rivers. Habitat. Crappie thrive in lakes, reservoirs, ponds, and slow-moving rivers. They are structure-oriented, often congregating around fallen trees, submerged brush piles, docks, weed beds, rock ledges. Feeding habits. Crappie are opportunistic feeders. They primarily eat minnows, small shad, insects, zooplankton, small crustaceans. They are most active during low light periods, such as early morning, late. Fishing tips. 1. Best seasons. Spring. Crappie move into shallow waters to spawn, making them easier to catch. Fall. They feed heavily before winter and gather around structures. 2. Baits and lures. Live minnows, a crappie favorite. Soft plastic jigs in various colors, chartreuse, white, pink. Small spinners or crankbaits, tube jigs. Fishing tips. 3. Techniques. Vertical jigging. Effective around submerged structures. Casting and retrieving. Use small jigs or spinners near vegetation. Float fishing. Suspending live bait or jigs beneath a bobber works well in shallow water. 4. Gear. Light or ultralight spinning rods and reels 2 to 6 pounds. Test fishing line for finesse. Fun facts. Crappie are often called papermouths due to their thin, delicate mouths. They tend to school by size, meaning catching one big crappie could signal more nearby. Night fishing with lights can be especially productive, as lights attract baitfish and, in turn, crappie. Subscribe, share, like, and hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your fishing friends and associates. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell for more information on fishing, nature, and other content every day, week, month, and year. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the current information. Thank you for watching.